ACC, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off for the first possession of the day. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country. Start fast, not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game. Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good...
Bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gives it on the option. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's James. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. The pass thing started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Farrell. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He's got it down the middle. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Give to the running back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Eagles. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about. If your
ball is loose, and the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And sometimes you just count your blessings, and the blessing for the offense was that the ball went out of bounds.
How devastating would that have been for this offense, Reese, if they had lost possession down here in the red zone? That would have been a killer for this offense, for their momentum, for the entire team. Really, really lucky that ball trickled out of bounds.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's James. Caught in the backfield, it's Richard. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Richard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Franklin. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line. And first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Rushes on him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw, it's James. Touchdown, Boston College. Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Connection to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First and 10 for the offense. To the air, it's James. Finds his man, it's Bond. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 18.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris.
The first down pass complete to the wideout.
And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down coming up.
Snap it to the back. Able to College coming to the line after moving the chains. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On the ground, it's Richard. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. just drives it between the uprights. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Brown wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
You know, as a defensive guy, you use the sideline as your 12th man. You push the receiver out that direction. Look at the wide receiver, still doing a great job of getting small and getting that foot in bounds, making the play and catching the ball.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Working that left side now. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Grabbed over the middle. That's Williams. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To the air on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. The give on the option. Sweet cut there. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lockwood. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Breaks the tackle. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The running back has it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Got it in the middle. It's Franklin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They go to the ground. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's James. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Snap, stay in bounds, and let this clock tick away.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The defense had the stop. They were about to get the ball back, but the critical mistake puts the offense back on the field with 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the 1st down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.